My next face-off claim is Donald Trump wishes he could be a dictator. Well, it's funny that you make that point because I'd actually argue that he has tried to position himself above the law, above the Constitution, above Congress even. And so in the last year and couple months, that's how long he's been president, I believe that he's infringed upon Article 1 of the Constitution, Article 2 of the Constitution, then Amendment 1, 2, 5, 4, 10, 14, and 22. And we could go through that now, because if that's all true, then I think you'll kind of see some credibility in my claim about how he wants to position himself as a dictator above laws, above the Constitution, above Congress, yada, yada, yada. I think that he served as a threat to the First Amendment when he suggested that it's now illegal to criticize him in the media. I think that he suggested a threat to the Second Amendment when he told his Department of Justice to try to find any way to ban any and all gun ownership for all law-abiding trans-American citizens. I think that he's infringed on the Fourth Amendment when he gave an order to ICE to arrest people without any judicial warrants. Same thing with his illegal deportation of like 300 Venezuelan immigrants to Sica and El Salvador with no due process. I think that he's infringed on the 10th Amendment via illegally deploying the National Guard in Illinois. He's definitely infringed on the 14th Amendment, where he tried to take birthright citizenship away from the children born to undocumented immigrants on American soil. He's just kind of served a threat to that via the resuggestion that he wants to run for a third term. He's infringed on the Articles of the Constitution via the suggestion that if Congress doesn't pass voter ID laws, he'll just do it on its own. He can't assume the power of Congress. That's illegal. Then same thing with like nationalizing the midterm elections. That's also illegal. The Constitution gives that ability to the states. And this is just kind of scratching the surface, but clearly I don't want to overwhelm you with too much information. I know that you don't really know too much about the law or the Constitution, so let's start there.